Our goals coming in tonight is we wanted to use a lot of guys on the mound, and certainly, Trevor earned the right to start. We needed Chad because they had some left-handers clumped at the bottom and the top, and I thought Chad did a really nice job for us. And certainly Darryl has been throwing pens for a month now and really wanted some action, and I was just so impressed with what he did. He really, for a guy who hadn't pitched this year at all, he really commanded the baseball, especially his breaking ball. And it's going to help us, because, with not having a Woodruff and Evan, struggling with a little bit of a command issue, we need that extra arm, especially out of the bullpen, and that can be Darryl Norris. That's really going to help. Thought CT was very, very good. Wish he would have gotten that last guy so that we could have pushed Holder, into the ninth inning, and then of course Holder was on deck there too, and that's something I wanted to push down the road. But I was just really proud of the way we, the workmanlike attitude of our kids tonight. And, you look around our league and you look at scores. The midweek is tough, and this is a good baseball team. I think, I know Oral Roberts has a losing record. I'm not, trying to speak in cliche, but it's a program that's been to 14 consecutive regionals. They're used to winning. They're a very good club, and they're, you can see the arms are throwing out. It's had several arms go out there and throw 92, 93 with good breaking balls. It was a great test for us, a great opportunity for us because, you go right back into conference play a day earlier on Thursday, and our kids would much rather play a ball game than a practice for sure, and that's what we got the opportunity to do.
Silly question, John, is what does it mean for Darryl to just step on a baseball field and have something good happen?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. I had the opportunity to see Darryl pitch as a junior in high school, and it looked like that. The ball came out of his hand like that. I think he registered, velocity's not everything, but he registered a bunch of 92s and some 93s tonight. And that's what we saw in him in high school. I know he desperately wants to be on that baseball field. He just does everything the right way.
It seemed like he had 20 guys in the dugout.
Oh, man, you better believe it. You better believe it, because he's worked that hard and deserves that opportunity. And, this is the time of year where you have that, if you can have that fresh arm that's available to you, it's a shot in the arm for the club. And I hope maybe that's what Darryl Norris does for us.
Let's talk about now, quick turnaround. You talked the other week about it would help to play a game going to series, and now you've had a midweek game just to, like you said, not practice, just keep playing.
Well, not necessarily a dilemma, but the one thing we're dealing with that we weren't expecting, of course, because we didn't play on Friday, Julio has 2 days chopped off of his week instead of just one. But I think in some respects, Butch and I believe that it helps him because, he's not going to be amped up, and he's got to rely on command, and he's got to get to the bottom of the zone. I think he was a little bit more tired because he got all amped up on Friday night, and he didn't have as much in the tank on Saturday, but he just pitched, and that's what we want him to do. When he just pitches, he's very good. A changeup is good, the breaking ball is good, and the fastball's down in the zone. So, in some respects, I think it might help him. KG, Kendall's gonna be 1 day off of his normal schedule, which is fine, and so will Lindgren. But we need our pitching staff. We're playing a great club. You're talking about two evenly matched clubs. I think our records are pretty daggum close to being identical. RPIs, if you believe in what you're reading online, 10 and 11. It's a great series, and this is where I go into my public service announcement. I would just love to have a big crowd. This is a huge weekend for us. It's a huge weekend for South Carolina, and we'd love to have. I know school's not in session, so we don't have our kids, but we just love to have a very vocal crowd show up because this is a big weekend for us. There's still a lot at stake for Mississippi State this weekend.